name is Sam Robinson, the General Manager of Technal Middle East. I've been working with this company for 15 years and overall in the Gulf for almost 26 years. And I'm basically from the field, from the aluminium industry, almost 21 years. Basically, Technal is an aluminium system company, brand of Hydro Building Systems. We belongs to one of the leading aluminium producer in the world, which is Hydro, our parent group. And this brand exists in the Gulf for almost 40 years. And that 40 years presence in the region, it's very few, though we have many competitors. I think I could say probably one or two, they are having this type of presence in this region. That itself shows the liability and credibility of our product. World of Technal, it's just to show to the world what as a Technal brand has its product. So it is to showcase. There is two ways of doing it. One is to exhibit, another one is to talk. So this is, we choose as a World of Technal to go to cities, to bring the architects, bring the specifiers, bring the clients, and to show them the product, what we have. In addition, we also bring the people in the industry who is very well known to share their knowledge, how the trend, what is the trend in the industry, and how can they adapt in their own project when it comes in terms of needs. Technal, it's a brand very well known all over the world, and our presence is there in many of the places, and especially we are very strong in the Europe and Middle East and in the Far East, and in North America we are just bigger. And of course Europe, Middle East, Far East is our key market, and we position ourselves as a brand. We are in the top league. Our advantage, especially, we work on 3 pillars of C, which is 3C. We say care, that means we care for the market, and we care for the people. Then the second thing is we collaborate with the people. Though we are an European system, we do have a catalog products, but we never enforce that in the market wherever we are. See, you need to follow this. Rather, we listen to you, listen to the people, and we collaborate to come to a cost-effective solutions meeting all the international standards. Then the third, it is very important to any business, which is courage. We are very courageous to take any complex project in our industry. That is our strength. So we don't afraid of taking any complexity as our weakness. We take that as a strength. So this is the way we do, and this is one of our key strengths, especially in the Middle East, for our success. People normally think aluminium is just a glass, because for a common person, it is just a product, but it is not. This is why every person, every important one, I think 75 to 80%, this is the topic today we are talking in the world of Technal. You are living in the building. So the building where you live, you need to have a comfort. To have a comfort, there are so many aspects. How you get that aspects? Here we are coming. Now, many of the projects, you don't have only a block work. When you have a block work, you don't see outside. You don't bring the light. Now, when you go to a proper system, when you bring a light, still you should not bring the heating. So there are parameters with all the international systems, and which we strongly believe we are one of the leaders in bringing all the innovative way to have a better performance in terms of weather, in terms of sound, in terms of dust. So it's all protect the people who is inside. It doesn't bring anything. Yes, of course, probably you may have to pay slightly better slightly more value for money. But in a longer run, you will be spending less electricity, less, so many things, less. In a longer term, it is a beneficiary for the end user. So when you see in a short term for a purchaser, today you pay something cheap, but you may not get the product, what is going to be useful for the guy who is going to stay in that building. This is where it is not the cost at the time of investment, it is the cost what you are going to pay after the investment, how you are going to feel inside the building, how you are going to feel the comfort. So you buy a building and you are not feeling comfortable. There are buildings you can find, there are places where you feel always you are feeling sweaty. This is all comes from this type of weather problems. It is, the heat is inside. So you increase the AC, then again you cannot sit. You will have uncomfortable. You cannot stay inside the room with a very, very cold, chilled AC. So this is where the very good established, the building systems with the proper tested system is important for any facade, any buildings. How we can create an awareness about aluminum and its importance in the building. This is where I think we are calling for this type of seminars. We are making extensively reaching the people by the social media platforms. So people over the period, I think the generations who's coming, I think they will be more educated and well knowledgeable to choose when they go and buy an apartment or when they go buy anything for themselves to live, or if they want to maintain the old house into a new technology, they will have some idea. So this is where as a system company, as a person, as we have, it is our responsibility to make the people understand the benefits more than the cost of what is to have a good systems in their home. Aluminium is future. We say aluminium is energy deposited. So this is why more and more we encourage people to use aluminium, but it is not just an aluminium is going to bring you any comfort. So we encourage every people who is really responsible for design or launching or developing any new things in their properties to go for really a tested aluminium system, which will really give them a value for money in a longer run, and it is also importantly going to save the earth from our coming generation.